Oh, yeah, I hope I remember her voice still.
Yeah, well, and still, I had too many feels last time. We need to take a break from being emotionally scarred by a video game again.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Oh.
Alright, I actually saw a picture of Atcchan looking around, and he looks like a woman. I hope they should... He kind of looks like that, yeah.
He looks more feminine than Noelle here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, who's that girl that comes up later? I was like, that's us. Oh.
That's Atcchan.
So, I guess it's fitting that you had a woman do his voice then.
I suppose.
Alright, so... I don't even remember where this sentence was going, but here we go. But even though I meant it earnestly, I can't help but blush as I say such an embarrassing line. I'm just not cut out for flattering the ladies.
Or just Noelle.
Oh yeah, she's not really a normal lady.
You should just be like,
just
lady.
Be honest.
The lady.
Yeah.
Hence Noelle.
Yeah, she's our lady. I'm nothing like my grandfather when he was young. Even though we're related, our blood is completely dissimilar. I guess I won't be honoring my grandparents' request for great-grandchildren anytime soon.
Nope, not at this
Dude,
rate.
you're 16. Don't even worry about it.
No, I'm just kidding.
What are you talking? What are you thinking about, Atcchan?
Huh? I blink at Noelle and alarm, my mouth flapping open like a fish. Real attractive. Yeah. It's fairly rare for Noelle to laugh, so the fact that she started giggling must mean I look exceptionally stupid.
He overthinks things.
Yeah.
That's probably not what she's thinking at all.
Yeah, she's probably just like, wow, we used a pickup line, lol.
What a drama king.
Your face has gone a strange color. I like it. I'm curious.
It's nothing, really.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I just feel a little hot.
Yeah, he's feeling a little hot.
Yeah.
Hot? But you weren't saying you were cold earlier? How mysterious.
Yeah, very mysterious. This really is mysterious. Super ultra mysterious.
Mysterious Atcchan.
Life is full of surprises. Dude, your recovery needs some serious work. Noelle continues to giggle to herself. Even though the source of her laughter is my own stupidity, I'm not unhappy about it. Seeing Noelle laugh like this with a genuine smile on her face makes me happy too. It takes Noelle a few moments to get her giggles under control.
I bet.
Once they've subsided, she starts to look a little guilty, an earnest expression on her face. She looks kind of like a little kid who's just been scolded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I being mean?
No, it's okay. It wasn't mean.
It seems kind of mean. Since you were being so kind to me, and...
It's nothing, really.
But you've always been kind to me. From the moment I met you.
I'm not ready for these feelings. Knock it off.
That matters a lot to me.
Well, I'm fine, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure
since I'm the one doing the talk as Noelle. Well, now I am, because I have balls of steel, but...
Hey, Noelle.
And Noelle. Let's just keep going.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that.
It does. Sorry.
It does.
Get into character, man. Get it together.
Sorry, that was Saki.
Yep. Ha! My face starts to flush red again. My cheeks burn. At least it's one way of keeping me warm in this cold weather, but...
Thank you, Atcchan. Even though I was rude and laughed at you, I'm really glad that you like me. Truly. It makes me happy.
Then, I start to stammer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum.
Is this Law and Order?
No, just don't blow it.
I think in this kind of situation, I'd look good if I said something cool like, "Don't worry about it, darling," or "It's fine, baby doll."
Oh.
But you're not Tom Hiddleston, so lines won't
He
work
would
like
never
that.
say
Yeah.
baby doll.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem the type.
He would say darling.
He would say darling and stuff, be all,
Don't
nice
worry
and
about it, darling.
chivalrous, and that'd go out
British
those,
and shit.
Those nice little, I don't know, slang words. Baby doll, cupcake, boo,
Bay.
bae, which is a new one.
That's disgusting.
I still don't get that whole bae thing.
Yeah. It stands for something before anyone else. It's also the Danish word for poop.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You're welcome. And anyway, that sounds far too sleazy.
Amen.
Yes. The mere thought of saying something like that is so embarrassing that I think my head might explode. Wow.
Oh, he's experiencing his first moment when he's with a girl that he likes, and he's trying to tell her feelings, but tell his feelings to her, and yeah, he's choking very hard.
It's like when Mr. Krabs meets Mrs. Puff.
Ah, yeah.
Try to guess your weight.
The disadvantage of being an introvert.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good in this, and I'm not cool enough to receive the compliments so easily.
What an odd thing to say. You're funny, Atcchan.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm trying to tell you I love you. You love me.
Oh, God. I can't handle this. This guy, he's dancing, just sugarcoating his words, dancing around the bush, so to speak, and he's like, dude, just tell her you want to touch her butt.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I like to uncool you the most. It suits you. That's just the way you are.
Oh.
Wow.
Ouch. Burned by Noelle. First we were burned by Grandma, now we're burned by our love interest. Thank you, I guess, for saying I'm better uncool. Wait, what?
now it clicks.
Now it clicks. Did you just make fun of me?
Oh, face it, Atcchan, everybody makes fun of you.
You're a tiny little woman-like dude that's Cockroach Kid.
Even your grandma.
It's gonna happen. Ah!
Uh-oh.
What was that screen? I'm not really that uncool, am I?
Reality just struck.
It's not a bad thing to be uncool. It's part of your identity. It's who you are.
Noelle smiles at me with the sweetness of a slice of angel cake. But behind that expression, there's something else. Although it looks so pretty deep down inside, underneath all that artfully applied icing, the cake has started to go stale.
That quick,
Ouch,
huh?
man. She's teasing me, isn't she? Being made fun of by somebody wearing such a pure and beautiful expression is pretty depressing. Irk. I've been completely defeated.
No, man, it's round 1.
Yeah.
You still got 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah, you're good.
Was that a KO?
Yeah. No, he's out.
Yep.
It was a real ring out with only 10 seconds left on the clock.
Was I that strong?
You really were. It was a very powerful technique. I'm just picturing this little girl uppercutting the shit out of him. It's wonderful.
Oh,
Just
God.
her with these big old boxing gloves, just ting, ting, bang!
Yeah. Totally, just ring out.
Yep. Completely unparalleled.
Yay!
That was Fluttershy a little bit. Yay!
But I'm just trying to...
You demon.
Demon in disguise.
Mm-hmm. It's always the one with the white outfit, man.
Hehehehe.
Noelle giggles, her smiling face bathed under the milky light of the moon. Ooh, we're getting
Ooh.
poetic.
Mm.
Ooh, saucy. Despite our rekindled closeness, I still feel anxious. I'm filled with nervous energy. That's because you want to touch her butt.
Isn't that how it always is when you're trying to touch butts with somebody?
Yeah.
Especially after 2 years, you find this girl, and then you're like, oh, hey, what's up? I forgot my lines.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know what to do with myself. My feet start tapping against the floor, ground, you're outside. my grip tightening around the cold metallic chains that support the swing. Inadvertently, I remember. I remember Noelle's home from earlier when I went to visit.
We'll be watching the doctor with the wizard watching the woo?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck you. I remember the darkened windows, the gloomy atmosphere, and the for sale sign in the front of the garden. Good! We're gonna find out what happened.
Alright.
Yeah. What's going to happen to Noelle? That's what I've been asking for like 6 episodes.
Hey, maybe it's gonna finally, finally gonna talk about it.
Hey, Atcchan.
Noelle's voice, soft and gentle, carries through the wind, drawing me out of my thoughts.
Atcchan, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. I was just thinking.
What were you thinking about? You look sad.
I'm not sad. I'm just confused.
Confused? But why?
It's just... I went to try to visit your house earlier today and...
You did? I didn't see you.
I know. You weren't in. Your parents' car wasn't in the driveway.
Oh, yes. That might have been something to do with that.
And I noticed in your garden there was a sign. The sign saying your house is for sale?
Yes. There might also be something like that.
Her voice trails off. If her parents died, I don't know, dude.
Is she gonna become an orphan?
I'm really concerned. Like, I'm really back to anxious and worried with him again. She doesn't elaborate. Is this something she doesn't want to discuss? You'd think that, like, what's her name? The pink-haired girl, she would have been talking about it.
Amu?
Yeah. Because I would think that would be, like, all over the news and shit, but maybe she didn't want to bring it up.
Well, Noelle's a very private girl as it is, and she didn't really talk much to Amu.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, news-wise.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, because the village is small and stuff, and people are leaving out anyway.
Well, if the village is small, though, you'd think word would travel fast among the people that are left. But I suppose her parents weren't very vocal either.
Yeah.
So maybe nobody noticed. If that's the case, maybe I should drop it. Talk about something else. Anything else. What else? But just as I begin to open my mouth, unexpectedly, Noelle starts talking. Please, tell us. She speaks in a rush, not using the typical measured tones I so often associate with her. She sounds like she's trying to say something quickly. Something painful.
My parents don't like living here very much.
Even though you have such a large house?
They thought it might be nice to live in the countryside. Peaceful. But I think they are quite impatient people.
That doesn't surprise me. I've always found Noelle's mother, with her pristine white blouses and brisk attitude, a little scary. Oh, she's a wasp.
The brisk is right.
Yeah. So, you're leaving. Noelle picks at a loose thread on her dress.
I suppose so.
Do you know when?
Maybe when the house gets sold. Or maybe not. It might not get sold.
My grandparents said new people aren't interested in moving here. Noelle nods briefly. The expression on her face suddenly seems so despondent, almost entirely devoid of life.
So that's what she said. She doesn't want to fucking go.
Well, of course she wouldn't. She liked it there. I need to say something. How can I cheer her up?
Three choices.
It looks like this is bothering her, so I almost don't want to pry. But, like... Because...
Well, if you, like... I want to know more about this character. Like, she's obviously hiding something, like, more.
Well, I know, but,
detail
like,
about it.
developmentally, in our relationship, would you want to do that and upset her? It's up to you, man. It's your game.
Yeah, but I think... See, I want to know. I want to know how she feels.
It's your
about
decision. Go ahead.
You know, I think go like this. Like, I don't even know which one. Like,
I would say the safest if you were going to cry is say, "Do you know where you're moving?"
Yeah, maybe this might be a little too
forward.
Because, based on her body language, she obviously does not want to go. So
we already know that.
So I'm gonna pick the first one. Actually, okay. Yeah, we'll just go with this one.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where you're moving to? Oh dear. Maybe not a good choice, honey. My question is met with silence. Under the moonlight, we wait. In the darkness, we wait. Together, we wait.
Not too far away,
is the eventual reply. Not too far.
No, not too far.
She repeats this again. She looks slightly surer, more self-confident this time. Although it's almost as though reading through lines for a play. Is she telling the truth? I don't know, but I'd probably be rude to keep asking. No, do it, man! Do it!
Do it!
Be rude! If she doesn't want to tell me, then she doesn't want to tell me. And that's fine. It's what I deserve. Yeah, fair enough. At least she's telling you she's moving.
Oh, that was
homeboy.
That was some sudden darkness.
Yeah, once more, silence steals over us like a shroud. All I can hear is the sound of the wind through the trees. I wonder how long I've been out here sitting on these swings with Noelle. It must have been quite a while by now. My fingers have gotten so cold I can hardly feel them. How can Noelle be comfortable sitting out here like this wearing that dress? I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
She's dead! She's a ghost.
Yeah, right.
Dude, if I'm calling it now, and if I'm right...
Don't do that to me.
If I'm right... She's always been a mysterious person. I don't know, dude. They brought it up so much that she's been able to be outside in the cold like that. And her house is for sale, and she's being really shady about where she's moving. Like, she might be moving on to the afterlife. I can't handle this.
Don't tell me that.
I can't handle this.
Don't tell me that.
Just keep talking. I don't want to think about it.
Great.
You're welcome.
Hey, Atcchan.
What is it?
I was thinking, as you're only going to be here for 2 more days, do you want to see me tomorrow?
I look at Noelle. She looks back at me. Just what is she thinking? And what about Amu? 2 days isn't very long, but I already told Amu I'd spend more time with her.
Yeah, forget Amu. Get your girl, man.
Yeah, get your girl. Get good. But when Noelle looks at me like that with those large eyes, I feel like it would be cruel to refuse her.
Are you going to resist this face?
Yeah, I would.
This face. With these eyes.
Yeah.
Sir, if you resist this face with those eyes, you got problems.
Mm-hmm. I end up giving a vague, non-committal reply. It's too hard for me to say a simple yes or no. I don't want to upset anybody.
Quit trying to please people, too.
Quit trying to please everybody and just go for it.
Please, Noelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been indecisive like this. It's why I get into difficult situations. Saki scolded me about it enough times. That's you.
Whoa, that was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do something, just say no. It's not going to kill you, you know.
That's what she always says, anyway. I should try and be stronger. One day I'm sure I'll manage it. But right now... transformation.
Atcchan.
Now is not that time.
What? Oh,
okay.
Back to Saki. I can't believe this. I feel exhausted and it's only 10:30 p.m.
The sound of Saki's voice, slightly distorted through whatever wires that are connecting the phones together, makes me relax. My body slumped boneless against the wooden floor in the hallway of my grandparents' home. Today was such a busy day. Becoming reacquainted with all the familiar sights of my old life was fun, yes, but also disorienting, as though I'd gone back in time. It almost made me forget for a while that I even have a life in the city to go back to. New friends who were waiting for me, relying on me. Friends like Saki. My face is flushed with heat from my bath, and my hair is sticking to my forehead with the damp tendrils like pondweed. Just like yesterday, I ran my bath slightly too hot and stayed in it for far too long, and my body is suffering for it. I feel strangely weak, like a newborn kitten, and it's difficult even to raise my head. The coolness of the wooden floorboards under my bare legs sends pins and needles through my body, making me shiver. I wiggle my toes just to ensure that I still have control over them and they're still a solid physical part of my body. Trying to distract myself from the uncomfortable sensation rippling up the pads of my feet, I asked Saki a question. Did you have a busy day?
It's not even that. I wasn't busy, I guess, since I don't have anywhere to go or nobody to see or anybody to see. It was just exhausting. My siblings sure know how to shout. I'll say that for them.
Saki groans. Good stuff. I can almost hear her stretching from here, cracking her joints at her wrists and ankles. That's unhealthy. That's something Saki does a lot, much to the irritation of her teachers.
That's unethical.
Just crack, crack, crack. She's always cracking her wrists, especially during exams when we're supposed to be silent. Just like dead silence. It's like...
People do that when I was in high school. People did that all the time.
Just to fucking piss people off.
Yeah.
I think she just has a morbid fascination with human bodies. That's kind of an odd stretch, but okay. She's one of the best in our year at biology, after all, and anybody that's genuinely intrigued by internal organs and dead animals must have some appreciation of the macabre. Are they still watching Heidi?
No. They've moved on from that now.
Then shouldn't you be happy?
I would be. If they hadn't graduated to Tittle and Middle.
That show about the bluebird?
That very one. Oh my god. And if I ever see that damn blue bird of happiness, I'm going to wring its fucking neck.
You're cruel!
Making somebody watch that show for hours on end is the truly cruel thing. I've had that opening song stuck in my head all day.
It's a nice song?
It's annoying. I'm going crazy here. Oh my god. I think I'm regressing.
Almost in unison, as though timed, the two of us yawn. Despite the heavy bags under her eyes, I don't know if I've heard Saki yawn like that before. She has too much pride to display her weaknesses so openly.
Jeez. Tired at 10:30 p.m. What is this? I feel like I need putting to bed and tucking up. How pathetic.
For a girl who loves the Gothic so much, going to sleep so early must be nothing short of indignity. It is, trust me. I can't think, off the top of my head, how many vampires have a strict 10:30 p.m. curfew.
Oh, that's appalling. I'm worried Vlad is going to pick up bad habits from all the asinine children's anime he's been subjected to. The poor thing.
Pet what? Okay. Vlad being Saki's interestingly named pet Budgeriger? Budgeriger? Is it a badger?
Maybe. It sounds like
I'm gonna Google that in a little bit. What kind of bad habits could a budgie pick up?
Well, I'm not sure, really. I've been trying to teach him to say a few things, like, I'm a bird, I am but a bird in a cage, and what is the nature of a man? But it hasn't been going so well.
Oh, it's probably a bird. Oh, because Vlad is a budgie, not a parrot. Budgies can't talk.
I know that, but it's just thought. I just thought, if I tried hard, maybe I could make some kind of progress, you know? There was a show on the other day with the talking cats, wasn't there?
I think I remember that. I watched that show with my mother after dinner thinking it would be something charming, but the sight of those house cats purring out things that vaguely sounded like human speech in oddly low guttural tones was actually very frightening. Yeah, all long jumps. It wasn't cute or refreshing at all. Instead, it just made me think, has science gone too far?
What?
But cats and budgies are still pretty different.
More different than budgies and parrots. If I keep making an effort, I'm sure it'll work out eventually. Huh. If my siblings would stop watching that crappy kid's anime while I'm trying to teach him, that is, it's stunting his growth.
I think stunted might be a good term for poor Vlad in general. Living in a home filled with very noisy children has really taken a toll on that old bird. The last time I went into Saki's home, Vlad didn't do anything other than cower in one corner of his cage, trembling while his feathers fell out. Oh, poor baby.
Oh, that's sad. I bet he's cute.
Yeah. Anyway, Saki, I'm calling because, I bought you a present. The guile instantly vanishes from Saki's tone. Now, she sounds genuinely intrigued.
Oh? You did?
Mm-hmm. Bought it from an antique store. I think you'll like it.
Ah, an antique. I do have a passion for old and the rustic. It is true.
Although she's trying to sound cool, I can tell she's excited. If I could see Saki right now, I'm sure she'd be smiling. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Huh? No, of course not. That would ruin the surprise. What's the point of buying somebody a present if you tell them what it is? Suspense is the best part of the appeal.
Ha! I should have known. I laughed, shaking my head. Beads of water dripped down my forehead at the slight motion falling from the tip of my nose. Talking to Saki, my last link back to my new life, really is relaxing. And yet, at the same time, I can't quite shake the mounting feeling of dread nestled in the pit of my stomach. It's about Noelle. Ever since I saw her in the park this evening, I haven't been able to stop thinking about her.
Hey, Atcchan.
Hmm? Saki's voice sounds oddly light, a little more reserved than usual, without a single trace of cynicism. Is she worried about me?
I was wondering, how are you finding it being back at your old home? It's not too awkward, is it?
Well, I paused, wondering. I'm still thinking about Noelle. We are too! I cast my mind back to the sign outside of Noelle's home. The sign that read in letters clear as day, for sale. Noelle is moving. She's not going to stay here much longer, and I don't know why or where she's going. I can't help but worry. It's what I do. I'm good at worrying. It's my special skill. Just like Amu is good at baseball, and Noelle is good at drawing, and Saki's good at telling the most horrific ghost stories.
So someone's got to do it.
Yeah. I'm good at worrying. It's not a particularly useful skill. In fact, it gets me into far more trouble than it's worth, but it's part of me, I suppose, and without it, the me I am now would cease to exist. Can I tell Saki about my anxieties, though? To begin with, these worries are so vague and nebulous, I'm not entirely sure what they're about myself. Besides, Saki already has her hands full with taking care of her rowdy siblings. I don't want to be any further burden upon her. I've already shared my worries with Saki in the past, far too many times to count. If I didn't have Saki to tut and roll her eyes bringing me back down to reality, I don't know if I'd be able to cope with all the residual Noelle-related guilt that keeps creeping up on me. Is it really fair to keep relying on her like this? I just don't know. Ooh.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Tell her.
Tell her?
Fuck it, tell her.
Tell her?
Tell her, fuck it.
Okay. I'm gonna save after I hit this.
The suspense.
Bluebird of happiness? Okay, wow. Yeah.